So guys, we've arrived at the newest Disney classic and probably my most anticipated in a long time, which I mentioned before that I was so incredibly excited for this movie. I thought the trailers were looking really exciting and just how the story was being presented, not to mention the fact that this was technically a film being made to help celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Disney completely. All that was making me so unbelievably excited for this. Not only that, but last week, as I mentioned before in a community post, I actually went to the UK Leicester premiere of the movie, and it was the very first premiere I've ever been to. Though for about a week now, I've been hearing that critics weren't really liking the movie, and some were saying it was kind of bad. So I saw the film yesterday, and I was curious to know what my thoughts would be like, especially since the last few Disney and Pixar movies like Rain, World, Lightyear, and Elemental have been really big disappointments to me that I personally didn't really like. So in the end, as much as I really hate to say it, yeah, I gotta agree with the critics on this one. I personally thought this movie wasn't good and had some really bad elements to it. I can't really reckon up just how much I hate to say this, but this just wasn't very good in my opinion, despite having a lot of faith in the film, but I just didn't like it. That's not to say there's nothing good about the movie and that it was terrible or anything. I wouldn't go that far, but I thought this was pretty bad. But let's get into the review itself, and like always, we'll have no spoilers for the first part, and then after a warning, I'll go into the spoilers. So, what's the story? In a kingdom called Roses, there's a king named Magnificent who created the kingdom a long time ago, and he's so a person who studies magic and now has the ability to grant wishes to anyone who gives them to him. One day, a teenager named Asha goes to talk to him about possibly working something out for her family, but while there, she discovers a truth, and the rest of the film is about her trying to figure out how to protect the kingdom all while being hunted. That's as far as I'll go in regards to the plot, but there's still a whole lot more that happens in the story overall. So for this review, I'll go over the things I actually liked in the film first and then go into the negatives, as there are more negatives than positives. So like almost every other Disney movie and beyond, once and all that, the number one thing I always say is that the animation is still spectacular, and it's different here because normally Disney tries to make everything look real, like with real textures and make everything as real as possible, but they don't necessarily do that here. It reminds me a lot of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots the last week. It feels like it's that type of animation, but it's still done in a way where you can still tell it's Disney animation. Yeah, and I really appreciate that. Also, seeing as this was the film being made to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Disney, they made a whole bunch of different Disney references, and some were actually really fun to spot. As a giant Disney fan, it was fun to catch all the smart Easter eggs for fans like me. That wasn't handled very well every time, but we'll get into that later. Plus, the number one thing I absolutely adored about this film were the songs. I've been listening to them online for ages, ever since they were revealed, and they're really amazing. Two of which have actually become two of my favorite Disney songs ever recently, and I really love listening to them. Again, not every song is great, and especially towards the end, they were being used in not great ways, but we'll get into that later. Also, with the songs being so amazing, they're helped greatly by really great voice acting, especially Ariana DeBose, Asha herself. I feel like she made Asha really likable, and I did really like Asha as a character. And I guess the last positive I'll say is that the movie isn't really boring. Unlike Rain's World or Elemental, I wasn't bored to death watching this, and I did at least find it entertaining despite all the bad stuff we're getting it into. I am weirdly happy that this is the newest Disney classic and the one celebrating the 100-year anniversary. But with all that said, the film still has a lot of bad things in it, and we're gonna get into those now. For starters, the pacing really isn't good here. It gets into the main plot really quickly. There is a bit of time before that, but it's still done extremely quickly, and we quickly find out the main conflict pretty fast. I feel like something like Moana is a good example of where the pacing is done perfectly in the beginning, and we get to see the beginning of the characters and the protagonists and their lives before the adventure kicks off. Whereas here it's done really quick, and the main conflict is set up pretty fast too. That also leads to a lot of the film being really predictable and not very engaging, especially when a twist is revealed at the very beginning. Speaking of quick, the whole event of the villain reveal was not only insanely obvious, though I guess it wasn't really meant to be a surprise given the advertising, but yeah, that also didn't really help with the writing, because once it's revealed, the villain gets really over the top and campy, and a lot of moments from that feel really forced and not done in a loving way, in a loving Disney way, just in a really over the top and campy way. Also, some character moments and motivations felt really out of nowhere and sporadic, which also made some eventual redemption moments feel unnatural and not earned. Also, like I said, the film made a whole bunch of different Disney references, and again, while some were really clever and fun to spot, others were really forced and shoehorned in and felt kind of manufactured. The comedy and humor in general in the film felt really flat for me. Nothing was really that bad, but nothing really made me laugh either, except for a small moment at the end where that did actually get a small chuckle out of me. But at the same time, there wasn't anything unintentionally cringy like Rain's World or Frozen 2, so I guess I'll do it that. But comedy also was another thing that felt kind of manufactured and felt like Disney just wanted some pieces of comedy, even if it felt really unnatural. Speaking of unnatural, the ending is also another one of those moments that goes really over the top and has some really dumb and cheesy moments, especially the eventual resolution to the whole thing. That might be the closest been but close. The movie had what kind of cringy moments. So yeah, guys, overall, I was super disappointed in this movie. I was really holding out a lot of hope for it and really believed it was gonna be amazing, but it just wasn't good in my opinion. Weirdly enough, though, again, I actually would kind of want to see this movie again. Even with all the bad stuff I just mentioned, a part of me does really want to see this again. Unlike some other recent Disney movies like Rain, World, Elemental, Lightyear, and so on, this is one I actually would want to see again, even if it does have a lot of bad elements in it. But yeah, whether or not I can actually recommend this is a little toughy. The part of me feels like I do want to say that you should give the movie a chance, but there are still a lot of problems that I mentioned. Honestly, I think you should just decide for yourself if this is something you'd be curious to see, but a part of me does still want to recommend it regardless. So everyone, that's my review of Wish. Thank you all for watching, and please comment down below to tell me what you think. Oh, and now we're gonna get into the spoilers. If you don't want anything spoiled, you'll watch the movie, then come back, then and watch the rest of this. So, given all the things I listed already, I'm not going to go through all the major stuff and give my thoughts on each part. So when I said the pacing at the start felt really rushed, I meant the fact that we got the scene where Asha goes to her Magnifico's palette to become one of his assistants, but then she be told that about the wish she kept there and then realizes he's never going to grant her grandfather's wish because he thinks it could start a rebellion to take over Rose and back, and then that's what starts the whole thing. That's what I meant by the whole thing where the whole part went by so fast. I don't even think that the first 20 minutes had gone by and then we were immediately thrown into the main plot. Also, the whole idea of Magnifico getting worried about something like that, about a wish like that, was really weird, and well, I do kinda get it, was just really weird, and the fact that that's what starts everything makes it even weirder. I just feel like there was a better alternative, there a better way of convincing Asha that Magnifico was crazy, and again, the fact that Asha then has that blow up with her family also felt really forced and quick. That did again kind of lead to when she has that this wish song, which might actually be my favorite song in the whole movie. And then the whole thing lead to Asha making that wish and making a living star come down to her. That probably actually kind of cool, though I don't know how I feel about Star as a character, because it felt like Disney was trying to make him out as a huge standout character, kind of like Baymax, but I don't think that it really felt the same way, and Star doesn't really do anything that special as a character. He wasn't annoying and had some nice moments, but it was nowhere near as big of a standout character like Baymax was. This also then starts that other big problem I had, which is when the film began to become extremely cheesy and over the top, and I'm talking about when Magnifico begins to go crazy after using dark magic. The whole scene of him going crazier and crazier the more he used that book or something, and then begin to take the wishes to make themselves stronger is also part of what I meant by that he's not being very good in that sort of a way. But he also where the acting felt kind of off too, too. I usually love Chris Pine and everything I see him in, but something about his acting here felt really campy and cheesy like I was saying already. But what I meant by some other moments feeling kind of forced. The whole plot point of him getting crazier and crazier is what I meant with it feeling like it comes out of nowhere and not properly built up or developed. I also really didn't like the whole thing about one of Asha's friends betraying her and selling her out. That also was another aspect that I felt was kind of come out of nowhere and just there just so it could be there. And then the end when he had his redemption is what I meant by it being kind of forced and unnatural and not earned. And all this eventually leads to the finale where Magnifico captured all of Rosas and tried to capture Yar and the rest of the witch. Honestly, seeing as I already wasn't liking the direction of Magnifico's character and the fact that some other elements throughout were feeling kind of forced, it made it hard to get invested in this part. Speaking of the ending, this is the other thing I mentioned about how the climax was kind of dumb and cheesy, and I was referring to the fact that all of Rosas basically just all believed together to use against him, and they're sinning and all that eventually overpowers Magnifico, and then he trapped inside of the gap that he made. This is what I'm talking about. Well, that whole part just felt kind of over the top and cheesy. Even if I do feel like it was trying to invoke some special Disney feeling to the audience, but I don't think it succeeded. Anyway, after he defeated him, we get between trying to fix everything and Asha watching as the citizens begin to do what they want to do, and then it looked like Yar also supposedly made Asha a very godmother. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it's kind of cool, but again, just another kind of weird moment, but I'm not entirely sure about how I feel about it. But then we get that other scene where we get a whole bunch of different Disney references, like that whole Peter Pan thing, and again, references like that felt kind of forced and not well executed. But last shot when we see the kingdom, like the Cinderella castle opening thing for Disney was actually cool, and I like that. But maybe because of the other references I wasn't a fan of, that part was kind of dampened a little bit for me. However, I did absolutely love the end credits where they show characters from every Disney classic up to that point, and that was really cool, and I loved the scene with characters they were gonna pick for each movie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I just had so many problems with the film and was really expecting it to be spectacular, but it wasn't. I am fairly saddened by how much I didn't like the movie by the end. Even if I do strangely want to see it again, I'm curious to know what the next Disney classic will be, and whatever it is, I'm hoping that it's at least better and does a lot better than this one. So yeah, everyone, so those are my thoughts on Wish. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, then please like this video. Please comment down below, tell me what you think. Please follow me on Twitter where I do Kingdom Hearts and Disney Please every day. And if you know someone who might like my content, then please help share my channel in any way you can to help my channel grow. And I'll see you on next. And please subscribe for more videos like this coming soon. And I'll see you on next time. Take care.